Hello, everyone. It's been a while, but it's time to close out the year. And what a year it was! This year was a total doozy for me, but through thick and thin and with great perseverance, we've made it. We've all made it to the end of the year. With how burnt out I am and how sick I've been throughout this year, I can say that it was by the skin of my teeth, but I made it. We're here. This year, 2022, was the last 2 semesters of my master's degree. So I didn't really have the time to do all the things that I wanted in terms of art and streaming and YouTube. All I really did was homework and graphic design. And now that it's over, I just feel so completely burnt out and drained. It hasn't even been a full week since the graduation ceremony, and I'm kind of feeling a little stir crazy, but it's on top of my pre-existing burnout, so I feel like I have the motivation to do things, but I don't have the actual energy to do things. So that's really unfortunate, but let's hope that this energy carries forth into the new year and boosts my creativity. But for now, I need to just rest and reset and plan for the new year, since it truly is a new year. This upcoming year will be the first year I've truly been out of school since I was like put into school like for preschool. Which is kind of crazy to think about, that I've just been doing homework this whole time and I'm finally free. Now I just have to figure out what I'm doing in the upcoming months. But before we can look forward into the new year, let's look back on the year that we just had. And in this case, I'll start from the beginning with the cover of my 2022 bullet journal. So, for this year's bullet journal video, I decided instead of doing monthly videos, I just wanted to do one giant recap for you guys. So, starting with the cover that I painted for this year's bullet journal, this is the year 2022 of the water tiger in the Chinese zodiac. So I wanted to base it off that, since I myself am a tiger. So I just really wanted to make it tiger themed this year, and I've really been looking forward to doing this cover for like probably the past 2 years, when I realized, oh hey, the year of the tiger is coming up. So I kind of just went ham with a bunch of Posca pens, and I did this on an Artist Loft sketchbook specifically, since I've used the sketchbooks in the past and I know that the paper holds up. So when picking out a sketchbook for my bullet journal, I knew I was either going to do a black cover or a blue cover, and this really nice kind of dark blue, almost greenish blue color was one that I found, and I really enjoyed that, since the blues would contrast with the oranges of the tiger. add some effects, I did actually use this glow-in-the-dark paint on some of the water lines just for fun and to see how it reacted with the lacquer that I ended up using. And of course I decided to use a pretty thick coat of lacquer over this since I knew I wanted the bullet journal to, or at least the painting, to hold up for the whole year. And here it is December now, and I can say that the painting has held up just fine. It is the bookbinding that did not so great, which I'm not surprised by that. I've never had an Artist Loft sketchbook that has good paper and good binding. So the paper in this is really nice. I really like how it interacts with highlighters, especially the Zebra Mildliner brush pens. Yeah, there's sort of a compromise that has to be done there when it comes to the Artist Loft brand. I'm sure you guys remember last year when I got an Artist Loft journal and it completely disintegrated when I tried to paint in it. In the end, since I knew I wouldn't have a whole lot of time during my spring semester, I ended up just drawing out the entirety of my spring semester in one sitting. But then I just kept going, and I ended up doing the layout for my entire bullet journal probably towards the mid spring semester. I just filled it all out at once. And that's when I decided to try to fix this spine issue that we're having here. But before trying to repair the spine, I figured just in case I made the situation worse, I would show you all a flip through of all of the different layouts that I did for this year. So I ended up using various tapes to fix the binding, nothing too fancy. I used a clear tape, and then on top of that for decoration, I used this really nice, it's a type of book tape, but it's a fabric book tape, and it's really nice. I got it from a place called Cuties, but I believe it is Daiso brand, as is the cute tiny little clamps that I'm using to keep the book in place while I work on it. Those two clamps are Daiso brand clamps as well. And lastly, I just wanted to show off my two favorite spreads of the year, that being this cute Dutch door from the month of August, and this spread I did in September. I just really love the composition of these two spreads and wanted to point them out in particular. And now I'll leave you with this. Over on my Ko-fi, I am selling off the last of my OG stickers. That is the last run of these stickers as they currently are, since any reprints will most likely be altered going forward. So if you want some cheap stickers, feel free to check out over on ko-fi.com/GustaferJ. You can use OGFAM, that's OGFAM, at checkout for an extra 5% off on your order. This code will last until January 22nd, so enjoy this discount while these supplies last. I appreciate any and all support, and as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I hope to see you next time.